Huzzah. So, where did I put it? Last session started off with the party doing one final search of the area before heading back to Susan the Hedge Witch. Brucie was covered in toad guts and went to see if Irma felt sorry for him. She did not. Bronobi went looking for some more supplies, but ended up tripping and getting his head buried in a bog. After he's pulled out, he forgot about finding stuff and just kind of cleaned himself off. His first bath in about a week. Hester, though, found the remains of a bird folk hidden under a large bush. It looked to have been there for quite a while, and after a bit of digging around, found 2 rusty daggers and 1 rusty but still good enough shape short sword that Reynard took, since his other one broke during the fight. Once they were all situated, they headed back to Susan's hut. You found Kenna was also there, and having tea in a corner with Susan's beetle familiar, Normal. She told the party that Susan sent Normal to find her, bring her back to the hut, as seeing as everybody was friends and you weren't going to kill her. Yet, anyway. Hester handed over all the items that they found, and Susan started to prepare for her summoning ritual. Bronobi didn't want anything to do with it, so as usual went outside. So she closed the windows, the curtains, started putting all the items into her cauldron while chanting. After a minute or so, popped out a small demon, and they started talking. Conversation did not go well, and the demon pretty much let out a nasty gas that covered the inside of the hut, and a fight ensued. Susan and Irma both hunkered down and went into their shells for cover, while Brucie and Reynard tried to get all the gas out of the hut so they could see once again. Hester did a bit of good damage on the demon, and also Irma's shell did most of the work while she was getting hit. Brucie accidentally hit Kenna while thinking that swinging his sword around in a circle would somehow get rid of the gas. It didn't. And Kenna he pretty much whacked Kenna on the side of the head instead.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but the gas did not long after that disappear, so who's to say it wasn't his efforts?
True. With his intelligence roll at the time, though, I think he rolled like a 5. He thought it would work. It did not. No. Once the imp finally died, it blew up and did a little bit of fire damage, but nothing major. Susan apologized, handed out some healing potions, and told you guys that she'd send you a care package with more potions once she had time to brew them. So they packed up, headed back to Winnowing Reach to get paid, and hopefully a letter of introduction to the Bird Council at Alderheart. When you finally got back to Winnowing Reach, you did in fact get paid, thanked, and given a nice letter of introduction. I think, Irma, I put the money in your character sheet. I think I did. Let me know how much money you have. If not, then I'll tell you how much they each got. First thing that was pretty much gone right for you guys since leaving a week ago. So you packed up yet again, met up with Eliza, and everyone headed towards Alderheart. Of course, when you finally hit the edge of the forest, you found it was on fire, and some small fire elementals were the reason in another fight it started. It was very hot, with the elementals blowing up when they died, but they did manage to die without you guys getting burned too badly. You also got to meet one of the tenders who healed your wounds and told you to stay safe during your travels. So, next session, we will delve into the heart of the woods, where Reynard says he knows where there's a few hidden paths that might make your travel quicker. So, we are going to start off leaving from here, and I would love some survival rolls. Who's ever in the lead, and especially from Reynard, to see if you know where you're actually going.
Probably Bronobi will do one.
10 for survival.
11, so there. That'll show you.
Nice.
I got a 4.
You got a 4. Don't make Brucie have to do this again.
We're all doing very well. It's a good start.
Nat 1 from Brucie. Brucie runs headlong into a tree. He's got his head down.
Good job, Brucie. That is the right way.
Trees. I'm not used to trees. I don't know. What do you guys want to do?
Seems more like Brucie would have turned and like, boom. Where'd that tree come from?
He's pretty much
Can
just
we
going to
go
start
the exact
punching the tree.
opposite way Brucie ran?
It's possible. While you guys are stumbling around, I will take an intelligence roll from Reynard to see if you remember where you should be looking.
That'd be more history or just
Or
anything
history,
in
sure. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Whatever you think will help you find where you're supposed to be going.
7.
A 7. Okay. You haven't been here in a while. It's like, I know there's something around here, I just don't know where it is. Anyway, you guys just follow the road for now. You do have a 3-day journey to hit Alderheart. During your travels, trying to find where your hidden paths are,
Might be a longer journey given the way we're going.
it is possible.
It's gonna take us 2 weeks to get there.
Liza wants to get to know you guys more, so she's gonna start with Reynard. Reynard, where did you learn about all these paths? Like, how long ago? I don't know a lot about you guys, so like, what's going on? How long have you guys known each other? I know you just kind of met. Have you had time to get to know each other yet?
Not that much, but for myself, going and traveling around, you pick up a few things, when you ask, directions and whatnot. A few people, they say, oh yeah, if you take a shortcut here at this point, you'll get there faster, or, make a left or a right at a certain other point. It depends on where you're going.
Anyone particular that you know of that lives around here? Any like small inns all along the way, anything like that?
No, just a lot of woods.
Okay. How
I
about
think
the
a few
rest of you?
bandits.
Yeah, we've dealt bandits. Bronobi, you're a hunter, aren't you? Have you traveled these woods?
No, I have not traveled. Since meeting these people, I have traveled much further than ever before.
Oh, wow.
This is all new to me, but although I just met all this group, I am obviously a real people person, so okay to fit in. And he says that with a very straight face.
Okay. Perfect. How about you there, Hester? I would assume being bird folk that you said you come from Alderheart. Did you do much traveling?
No, not really. I spent most of my life in Alderheart, but I did, play around in these woods and everything when I was growing up and everything. So I knew them pretty well, but I haven't been back here in years. And last time I was here, I was up in the canopy, not really used to the ground.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes a lot more sense now. And how about you, Irma? I know your parents lived back in Meadowfen. Have you traveled much?
Well, I haven't traveled much. My dad probably knows the woods better than I do. I've only heard stories.
Wow. I didn't think I'd be the most traveled from here. Okay. Well, I guess we keep walking. I've done this journey, but it's been a while. I don't remember really seeing anything, because I just pretty much stuck to the main road. Huh. Oh. You see, you're kind of like stop and think. What's today's date? We haven't actually made a calendar, but you guys will tell her today's date. Oh, neat. We have, that'd be going on back home, I guess. We've, today would be called Hallows Hallow. It's a festival that we honor the hollows, like the resting places of our ancient forest spirits. A lot of folk like hang lanterns, decorate their homes with like carved gourds. That's like our favorite, actually. They're pretty much to like ward off any darker ones. I don't know if you guys have anything like that around here, do you? Who would like to know what happens for you guys?
I'm not even rolling a history check. Bronobi doesn't know.
You guys can give me history rolls if you like, and I will put it in here for you.
Natural 1 for a 2.
Okay.
See, I would like to roll just to get a nat 1, but I'm worried I'd get a nat 20 and I'd be like, no, that just doesn't fit with my headcanon.
Yep.
Hester has an 18.
Okay. Hester.
You were told stories growing up?
13.
The 13's enough too. I'll type it in our group chat. It's pretty much your version of Halloween. So yeah, Irma and Hester would know that. The others might recall it when they hear it. It all depends on their pretty much parentage, how much they were told. This is more of this happens more in Alderheart and not really the surrounding areas. This is more centered and geared to inside the forest.
Well, with my natural 1, it's because I'm an orphan, so
yeah.
I never got, raised on these stories, because my parents fortunately perished in the fire. True. I think.
Yeah, but you guys have something called Veil's Night. The night when the veil between the wood and the spirit world is at its thinnest. A lot of humble folk and bird folk dress up as spirits of their ancestors, or whichever Amaranthian they pray to. It's pretty much to trick and ward off mischievous beings that might cross over.
We did have a ghost visit our house once.
Ghosts? Never seen a ghost before.
Well, I think it was a ghost. I could sort of see through it, and it came through the wall and told us that it was here to exact revenge. But then it just disappeared, so I think maybe it was some joke.
Maybe magic? Did any of your parents know magic?
No, I am the first of my lineage to ever know magic. And not that I really know anything, but I am trying to learn some.
So this just happened? No one taught you? You're all self-taught?
I guess so.
Wow. That's neat.
Only magic I know is sleight of hand.
Is that magic, though?
It depends on the game.
Is that actually magic? And she kind of looks at her cart. I have everything?
You should see the way he does it.
I can easily do the coin trick behind the ear kind of thing. Yeah.
Trying to come up with something fun, Brucie would say, but I can't come up with anything.
I probably find something that he's like really good with his hands too. Like, I'm really good with my hands. Right, Irma?
That's, yes. That does sound better. Yeah, I'll show you a sleight of hand. You want to see a sleight of hand? Okay.
My hands are definitely magic.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Or if you think my hands are magic, imagine what I can do with my fingers.
True. Eliza's just kind of shaking her head and going, okay. Well, let's go up here and try. You guys travel through the wood a little bit more. For those who haven't really been through the forest, the road is well groomed. Like, this is pretty much letting you, like, if you've ever been like through like an area with like pine trees that are immediately lined up as you're driving, so you can see through miles inside of it. It doesn't last too long. Pretty much as soon as you guys, like, when you came through the beginning, some of it was on fire. Yes, the tenders were putting that out. You will see the odd tender in the distance. Looks like they're trying to like regrow stuff that's burnt as you walk through. So there's a lot more like magic going around and trying to basically regrow everything that's burning, replenish the earth, all that fun stuff. But as soon as you get deeper and deeper and darker into the forest, like, you get to the point where this gets filled in quick. And like, you guys came in here, it was pretty sunny. You're almost immediately in dim light. That's how thick this place gets. And who's ever in front, I'll take more survival rolls as you start traversing through.
There we
That's
go. There
better.
it is.
I'll take
I'm
one
not
from
sure
Reynard.
this feels quite right.
I got an 18.
Okay. I wanted 15 or over finally.
Hey, 16. All right.
All right. Eventually, Bronobi, you notice something that you would think that's maybe that shouldn't be there. Like, that does not fit. Like, why is you'd be able to tell someone's dragged something over and made it look like it should be like attached to a tree, but it's not attached to the tree. And as soon as you get up there and move it across, Reynard, you immediately go, they hid their tracks. There's probably a trail that hasn't been used in a long time. Looks a little overgrown. Nothing new, like no carts through there, no footpaths. Looks like an old abandoned track.
Ah, here it is. See, I told you there was another trail here. Just couldn't find it right away.
So my cart fit.
Not sure how we missed this. It was pretty obvious, I think. This is why you should leave all the tracking to me.
Well, if you guys think this will get us to Alderhurt quicker, I don't mind staying on the main road, especially with bandits in the area, but if you guys will go this way.
We are not concerned by bandits.
No. Well, they hurt you pretty good the last time, if I remember correctly.
They are dead, we are not.
This time.
A
Okay.
few scratches is just part of adventuring.
True, but I'm a merchant.
But we are not merchants.
I just sell
That is
to
why
people
you
like
have
you.
us here to escort you.
Oh, that probably does. Okay. I will trust your guide. Okay. So, who's on point?
Reynard has dark vision, so I'll take point.
Okay.
I'll be right next to Reynard as well.
Okay. I'll have Irma near Bronobi. Irma near Eliza. Bronobi, you want front, middle, or back?
Back.
Understood. Okay. You guys walk for what seems a couple hours. You're probably pushing like close to dinner-ish. Maybe like 4 p.m. Along the way, you start to see the path like open, and you're almost in like a nice little clearing. It's not too far, maybe 500-600 feet in front of you. And what's everybody's passive perceptions?
15.
16.
12.
Okay. Anyone 15 and over, you see a bunch of bushes rumble in the distance, and out from it, you see running towards you guys a very, very weird looking strig. Show you pictures. Maybe. You see this guy running towards you. And following behind him, another looks like a gallus with some sort of pack and instrument on his back. And they are
The moment
running...
I see a bird person flying towards us, I would have my
They're not flying.
bow.
They're screaming
running.
for help.
Ooh. Okay,
Yeah.
well, I would immediately have lifted my bow and be ready to shoot. That I see them screaming for help, and I'll be like, and then look behind them. And the moment I see whatever's chasing them, I would let fly.
Okay. In behind them, you see... Well...
Especially when one of them is the rooster from the Robin Hood movie.
Yeah. You're not too sure what they are, but as soon as they move a little, they're running towards you guys. Most of them are just they got they're waving, they're going help, help, help. One of them, the strig, is pretty much just going, I do say, please help me. I have a dinner party I must attend, and I don't know what these are. And you guys see, I'll move you over to the battle map. Maybe. Yeah. You see these two weird creatures. One looks like just your standard skeleton, but it's got a pumpkin on its head and it's running after him. And the other is, looks like a skeleton, almost like a regular skeleton, big scythe, and a pumpkin on his head. They're not saying anything, they're just scrambling after these guys.
The instant I saw one of those, I would let fly.
Beautiful.
Aiming at the head, ideally.
Well, let us do initiative here, guys.
Can that be a reaction, though?
You did hold something, so yes, I will allow that. But only one.
Won't matter.
Okay.
And initiative.
Okay. I'm not going to do Eliza.
Oh, jeez, I'm loving the 10s today.
So I have created these guys as characters. One of them is, I named him Ash just because I have a character that's already Ash, so. He's a 13. And Lars. And then Brucie. Brucie's just gonna do a, I'll save you! Once I get there.
Just to be fair, are either those two bird folk that are coming towards us female?
No, both male.
Brucie ain't running towards them. Who are you trying to kid?
Valid points.
He's getting in front of Irma to protect her.
Yeah.
Hey, stand behind me, Irma.
Irma's just like, well, I guess sometimes toxic masculinity works in my favor.
If Irma wants to say that, yeah.
I don't know if I'd say that, but
No.
probably thinking that.
Yeah, the feeling would be there.
Alright, is that everybody? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You're missing Hester.
Hester.
I got a 12.
Perfect. Alright, what was your roll to attack, and which one were you attacking?
For who?
For you. What one were you attacking?
Doesn't matter. Well, I rolled a 10, so I missed horribly.
No,
I was
depending
aiming.
on which
I was
one.
aiming for. Oh, I was aiming for a pumpkin head.
The one on the left or the right?
Let's say the left.
The one on the left, you will hit.
Oh, well, that was
AC of 8.
unexpected. Okay, then I do 9 damage.
Okay. Oh, sorry. I have the wrong one up. I need skeleton. 1 sec, sorry. Let me double check.
Turns out AC of 23.
Which one are you?
Skeleton
just
turns out to be a
double-click on it,
level
Brandon.
12 necromancer.
Press shift and double click it, and it'll bring up the character sheet for the one you're looking at.
Yeah. No, it's just this thing has it named as something different. Shift. Left click.
Yeah, double left click on the token.
That's it. I got it up here. Yeah, 8 does hit.
Well, 9 piercing, unmagical piercing damage.
Okay.
In case that matters, which it might.
Okay. Sorry, there's... I don't like roll 20. Sometimes. Perfect. 9. You see that this thing, your arrow pretty much goes right through its eyeball. And like right out through, and like part of the head just kind of goes at the back. And now is leaving a trail of pumpkin. Reynard, you're up.
As I saw the arrow go by and hit the one target, I'm going to take out my bow and do the same.
Okay.
Eight to hit.
The one on the left, yes. You just hit 8. That's hilarious. I do see. Watch your arrows. This is a custom-made outfit.
I believe I get sneak attack, so it's a full 3 piercing damage and 3 for sneak attack damage.
Okay. I say, watch that. Anything
And
else?
I'll move up 10 feet.
Okay.
Who's the one that's doing the foghorn leghorn impression?
That is honestly the Strig, not the Gallus.
Okay.
Yeah. I'd like to say I'm gonna be sorry for that, but I'm not. Alright. So... Skeleton is next. Are you moving? Or did you? You did already. Perfect. The skeleton can move 30 feet. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. What's he got? Does he have any ranged? Nope. Okay. He's catching up with these guys, and he's gonna attack the one guy. Maybe. That's gonna miss, but he gets 2 attacks. 10. I think that hits the bard, because the bard's got, yep, that'll hit him. You're gonna see this skeleton grab like a scythe and pretty much like immediately try and kill this Gallus. Ooh, doing pretty good. You're gonna hear a little squawk from the rooster. Ah! I can fix that.
Oh, when someone leaves, that sounds extra sad now.
It did. Bye, Eric. The other guy's turn. He's gonna 10, 15, 20. He can actually get to Reynard. Because you shot him.
I mean, we shot him with love. Does that count?
Well, I would like to say yes, but no.
Mean.
I know. Does he have anything major? Nope, he's got the same thing. So that's 2 attacks with his scythe. 20 hit you?
Yeah.
Okay. And how about a 14?
It just hits me.
Oh, okay. So, 10 slashing, sir. And this thing's like doing the Jack Skeleton. It's just pretty much like toothy grin. It's a scarecrow, by the way.
So how much damage?
10.
From both attacks, full 10
No,
damage.
that was total, yeah, 10. I rolled a couple ones. You're gonna see the Gallus, the rooster, grab his loot and do... Well, he's gonna try to do a whole person. Against the skeleton. Ooh, actually, I think the skeleton will fail that. Yeah, with a -1 wisdom, he just hits 12. Okay. This one here, Gallus that you see is pretty much going, don't hit it, I got it, or really hit it. And he's gonna move out of the way. A lot out of the way. This guy though, seeing his friend, is going to toss an Eldritch Blast at it.
Does the skeleton get an attack of opportunity?
No,
on
he is.
Lars that just ran.
He is held. The bard used hold
Okay.
person.
Oh, okay. I missed
So
that part.
He takes 11 damage. And he's just gonna go, ha! Ha! And run away too. Hester, yeah.
All right.
So this one here is currently has hold person on him.
Okay. And then the scarecrow, I know it got hit a few times.
Yeah, it's the scarecrow's looking like crap.
Okay. Is it looking like it would be bloodied in that condition, or is it not?
You would
not
see
quite
lots
there?
of straw like falling out of it. Yeah. Instead of
Okay.
blood, it is definitely just straw.
Not bloody,
Okay.
it's pumpkin seedy.
Yeah, maybe
other
a
one.
little bit of
Pumpkin
everything.
city.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some pumpkin guts.
Probably a little bit of that too.
All right. Actually, real quick question. I just glanced at my health, and I see I have 9 temporary hit points.
Sure
do I
do.
still have those from the previous?
Yeah, yeah, they last till the long rest, so you're still good with your attempts.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. I just want to make sure. I couldn't remember if they went away after
Nope.
10 minutes or something like that. So.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure with 8 it lasts till long rest.
Okay. All right. So Hester's going to do something slightly different, which probably, I don't know if this is going to be good or bad. But Hester is, well, no, that's not what I needed. This. So Hester's going to move just slightly. And when they run up, they're going to just grab a rock off the ground and then throw it at the skeleton.
Yeah.
And they're going to cast Catapult.
Oh,
If I'm
nice.
reading it correctly.
So what's that, 3d8?
Yes.
Yep.
And they get a dex save of 13.
Okay. Dex save for the scarecrow with a +0. Oh, he's got a +2 save. Nice. That's a 4. That rolled a 2. He's got a +2.
Yeah, so that fails. So that is 14 damage.
Okay. How do you want to obliterate a magical scarecrow?
Let me mark this as I casted it. Yeah, so Hester picks up the rock, casts Catapult on it, and just launches it. And it just is like a straight true shot and goes straight through the rib cage and out the spinal column. And it's like basically the bones are like hitting a strike in bowling, and just everything just just explodes, and then the pumpkin head just like falls straight down to the ground.
Anyone who can cast a spell, give me an Arcana. Hi, bye.
What happened to the scarecrow?
It
is that
is
with our...
exploded. Yes, that's what you hit.
I hit the skeleton.
Oh, you hit the skeleton?
Yeah, with the pumpkin head.
Oh, okay.
That's a whole person.
Hi, Eric. Bye, Eric. Hi, Eric.
Sorry.
Bye, Eric. Hi, Eric.
Let me see if I can... I brought him back.
You brought Eric back. Good job.
Nope, sorry. I was doing the other one. So you hit 18. It's pretty dead anyway. So we have
it was 14 damage. So if it has more than that, it would be alive with just a couple points.
Yeah, it had 14 damage left.
Oh, okay. Cool. Then I just killed it. Yeah. So,
Beautiful.
yeah. Broke his rib cage, the spine, everything explodes. Pumpkin hits the ground. And then you said if we cast a spell, we're supposed to do something?
Just an Arcana check after that thing died. Whoever can cast a spell. Or just pretty much an Arcana for anyone who wants to.
Wow. That's an 11.
Okay. Reynard got a 20. Pretzels with the 13. As soon as this rock exploded, this creature, you've seen a tiny, almost like bluish purple orb come out of it and shoot off into the distance.
What the hell was that?
I don't know.
Any chance as that orb comes out, could someone with ranged attack have a reaction to shoot that orb immediately?
If you
Was it
would
going
like
too
to
fast?
try, it went not too quick. This is just more like an energy source going back to where it came from, and it looked like it was heading towards. Yeah, kind of towards where they were running from, but a little bit more in a northerly direction.
Okay, is a 20 enough to hit a fast-moving orb?
Sure is.
Okay, then I'll shoot it for 5 damage, and you can tell me if it does anything.
Goes right through it, sir.
Ooh, doesn't slow it
Because you
down at
don't
all.
have
Okay,
a magical weapon.
fair. I don't.
No. You hit it. You seen your arrow go through it. Didn't seem to affect it.
Rude.
Maybe a little tickle.
Well, did anyone else notice that thing that I just shot? I got it right through the middle. What a shot! But it did nothing.
It's your turn, by the way, too. Unless Hester needed anything else to do.
No, I moved, and I don't have bonus action and stuff to do. So yeah.
Bronobi!
I mean, dare I say, since we were still internal and Riders did that, that was already my turn. So I'm done.
Oh, it doesn't matter. That was your action. I'm okay with that.
That's what I'm saying. It was my action.
Oh, your
So
action. Okay.
yeah, like shooting that thing feels like an action
'Kay.
realistically. So
Sounds good. What's Brucie's movement speed? 30. Can he get there? 10, 15, 20. He can run up, go. I'll save you, Reynard! Well, let's see if he can. What's he got? He's got a long sword. He can attack with a long sword.
loving is what I've got.
13 will hit it because it's got an AC of 8. And just cuz, I'll do two-handed. And that'll take care of this thing. Now it's dead again. You see pretty much Brucie go right up to the skeleton and just like, oh, I deleted him.
Brucie runs up to the scarecrow and kills himself.
Yeah, pretty much bounces it right off and hits himself in the head. And you guys are under combat. Hooray.
Huzzah!
Did we see another orb of light shoot out of that scarecrow?
You did. Almost the same color, almost the same size. But you guys can give me survival rolls to see if you can figure out to track it, where they went.
Should we try to track that thing, or it better
Or do
leave
you
it
want to
alone?
go the other way? But if this is the is it the? I suppose we need to roll survival to see if that's the way we're planning on going. And I wouldn't know.
Yeah,
You
I
found
got
the
a
trail.
9.
From there on, you don't have a clue what's going on. With those rolls, you guys had a few good rolls and then back to crap.
You gotta have Brucie roll too.
Oh yeah, it's true too.
I mean, yeah, Brucie was right next to it.
With his -1 intelligence, I'll do a survival. That's a little bit better for him. Ooh, that was a good roll for Brucie. Pretty much just goes that way, guys. I see it. I see it. I lost it, but it went this way. Who are you guys? Don't worry, guys. Don't worry, ladies. I'll protect you. He's gonna just charge right up to these guys. Who are you? Sorry. I dare say. We have an important meeting to go to. Do you guys know of where the Greenfield Inn is? I'm told it's around here somewhere. We just can't find it. Sorry, I'm Ash Willowbranch. This is my companion Lars. We've been invited for a gathering and a nice dinner party of an old colleague. I'm told the inn's around here somewhere. I'm sure if you fine folk wanted to join us for help saving us, I think I could arrange that. Anyone, Reynard, give me a history roll for the...
Are you going to get any more of these skeletons charging at us, though?
I don't know
seem
what
to
they
like
were. We stumbled upon a little pumpkin patch, and they just kind of sprung to life on us. I don't know what's going on.
History of 4.
Okay, you have no idea.
Never heard about this inn.
You've
Never
never heard of an inn along this path at all. Well, we were traveling up here. I thought we might have found it by now. Any of you guys want to help us? I can. I don't really have a lot of money, but I got a lot of food. I'm sure I could. My buddy Lars here, Lars Stringfellow. Lars will just give you guys a nice bow. He's I'm hoping he can play the music for our gathering tonight, and you know, we haven't really seen this colleague in a while, and I'm not too sure who all's coming. Should be pretty fun. Anyway, I'm a merchant from Alderheart. I got my own shop. I'm pretty much a mushroom seller. I have a lot of mushroom farms. Maybe you've heard of me? The Willowbranch family?
I have not heard of you, but whatever, I don't care. You've not heard of me, I'm sure either.
Hester, since you've
9, 10,
been
11.
in... Yeah, give me a history roll, please.
11.
How long ago has it been for you? Since you were home?
I keep saying a few years, so I'm thinking it's like 3, 4. I can't remember if I locked it down as to how long it's been.
He's been there longer, so you can have your roll to advantage. It's a name you should know, maybe.
That's a 10.
Okay, nope. Maybe.
I mean, I have taken a few hits to the head, and that's why I left. So.
Yep. Okay. No one's heard of me? Well, maybe you guys aren't from around here. I don't know. He's looking at Eliza.
I mean,
I've never seen one of her kind before. Eliza's just gonna go, I'm not from here. That'd be why, I guess. Anyway, did you guys want to join us at the Greenfield Inn?
I'll meet you.
Is it at this point?
You're like getting close to dinner.
I mean, it feels like you want us to go there anyway. So
You don't
kinda
have
need go
to.
there, don't we?
You can
know, but
follow.
I mean, it sounds nice instead of camp.
You can also follow the thing if you like. That's why I gave you 2 options.
Well, there's always the third option where we just rob these guys.
There is that.
I don't hate this suggestion.
I'll go
Take
with
them
the
hostage, and then
go with the
take
fourth
them to the
option
inn.
and just like ask Irma. What Irma does, that's what the group does.
Irma's in charge. What's Irma want to
I
do?
mean, I think we should go to the inn, because it seems nicer than run around in the dark or setting up camp.
To the end.
All right.
Yeah, the
let's,
inn sounds pretty good.
let's go find the inn. I don't know what kind of welcome we're gonna get, but well, we'll try to protect you like you protected me. I haven't had to use magic in a long time. That was different. Lars is just gonna like give him a little pat and go, I use it all the time, my friend. Helps makes things more fun. All right. I think it was supposed to be up here. He's gonna like pull in a map and go, we're supposed to follow this trail, and we hang a left, and we hang another right at what looks to be some sort of, says willow tree, so maybe we'll find it. Alright, you guys head towards pretty much where you've seen the orbs go, but off in a little more like easterly direction. They went kind of a little bit more north. I'll take survivor rolls to see who can find the proper trail. You do have a map, so whoever wants to roll, it can be with advantage.
Won't help me. Considering I have like the best survival balance in this party.
Hester apparently doesn't know how to read a map. I rolled a 7 and a 6.
Nice.
Brucie's our savior again.
Pretty much, yeah, with a 4. He's only got a +2, guys. Come on.
I have
There
+0.
it is.
So
Reynard. Knowing kind of where you are again, you finally find another little hidden trail. This one's kind of marked like the same as the last one, with pretty much the same like bush in front. Same type, same. Almost like it was meant for someone who did both. And you eventually stumble upon an inn that probably shouldn't be there, because it's like right in the middle of the path. And there's path behind it. So it's almost like someone built the inn on the path.
our inn
That's
is
what it
in the
looks like.
middle of the street. Our inn.
So this is the Greenfield Inn that you guys see
Oh.
in your path. Lots of chimneys, lots of smoke coming from it. You hear the sounds of a lot of clatter and a little bit of music on the inside coming from it.
You know what that looks like, Brandon?
What?
It looks like a house that Norbert should know better than to go into.
To some extent, yes. Norbert would probably look at the group, and go, nope, 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 nope. So what do you guys like to do? Your 2 traveling companions are pretty much, found it. You guys are great. Let's go on in, see who's here.
Bronobi would just follow them in.
Yeah, so would Hester.
Inside, you are going to find yourselves in pretty much a typical tavern. This place looks like it's old. There's like moss growing on the inside, pretty much like it almost like the forest has been here, and it looks like the inn has been here longer than you think it was. Maybe you've never seen it before. Kind of blends in, but if you've been down this path, you would have seen it before. There's not a lot of people inside, maybe 8 or 10 people. Give me a quick perception as you, perception or insight. All depends on what you're looking for when you come through here.
There we go. There we go.
That's a little better. What's
Hester has an 18 for perception.
okay? I'll do an insight for.
Oh god,
You didn't
my
see it,
wife, my wife is only 41. She's not that old, but she just sent me a text in all earnestness saying, "Did you know if you want to send a group email, you can keep email addresses private from everyone else by putting them in the BCC section?" I'm just like, oh my god, are you 41 or 101? Fuck,
Love it.
that's embarrassing. I'm so embarrassed for her.
I'm happy she figured it out on her own.
No, I'm sure a younger person just taught it to. I really hope it wasn't an older person because that'd
Highly
be pretty
possible.
funny.
That's when you gotta send that back the response of, okay, you need to go see your doctor.
Well, Bronobi and Irma, you're the only ones who really get a gauge of what's in here. Irma, you notice the smells coming from this place are whoever's cooking knows their shit. There is a wide variety of like spices, herbs. The smell in here is one of, this is a great place to eat. This is a great place to pretty much be. This almost feels like home for people who like enjoy home cooked meals. There's a wide variety of different types of seating for different types of races. This is pretty much a cater to everyone tavern, as it should be. You see, for the most part, it's mostly bird folk in here currently. There's not a lot of humble folk. There's only one humble folk that you currently, two humble folk. One looks like a mapa, kind of, look at the token, fairly young, a little bit of weaponry on them, breastplate, a couple small swords. You will see one or two really well armed corvum. One's a strig, the other is a raptor. One you would know is a perch guard by the outfit, and the mapa looks like maybe works for the perch guard, kind of similar feel. So there's a couple guards in here, but the main vibe from the people you see are pretty much the same as Ash. They are merchants, they're well dressed, most of them aren't talking to each other, and most of them look like they don't want to talk to each other. It's like they're almost like you guys are beneath them. As you guys slowly walk in, a lot of them just go, adventurers, of course. They would show up when we're supposed to have an elegant dinner party. That's the vibe. But you do see...
Bronobi wouldn't care about that at all. He would just stride boldly forward and say, I want your best food.
Oh, who are you going up to? There is a barkeep. Looks to be a Hedge. Little bit different Hedge. This one's more anteater. I'll show you her picture.
That person.
Okay. You
We
will
have to make
notice...
sure we have to order our food before Brucie sees her.
Well, we're not too sure about Brucie. I'll let him figure that out. This is your barkeep. She's just
Might
gonna
not be Brucie style.
No, I don't think it's Brucie's style. I don't know if she's anyone's style. You can thank most of these pictures. You can thank Zenny for most of these pictures.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Especially the rooster. And this one here. She's just going to look and go, oh, right. I didn't really expect anyone out in this neck of the woods today. Oh, yeah, I could probably have fine seating for how many of you? 5? Oh, 6. I see the straggler coming. Well, I don't know what you are. Eliza's just gonna go, sorry, I'm from up north. Well, sorry, she'd be out west. Thank you. Yep. I'm just visiting, passing through. Oh, well, there's 6 of you. Yeah, I think I got enough room on our table. We're kind of in the middle of a meeting here, but you guys are welcome. We're actually doing I'm friends with these people. I know most of them. Most of the merchants you guys are looking just kind of like, I don't know her. That's the vibe you're getting from most of the merchants. It's like, yeah, we kind of know her.
Not needing your life story, just your best food, please.
Oh, well, that's the thing. I'm sort of a really good cook. I'm kind of like a savant, I would like to say. Anyway, I'm here cooking these guys like a 4-course meal. It's going to be ready in like half hour if you guys would like that. It's pretty much what I'm preparing.
And a room, please, for tonight.
Room we got, because I don't think these guys are staying. Rooms are just like 1 silver per. Unless I got like 4 rooms left, so I don't know if any of you guys are familiar. And what do you need?
And how much is so room is 1 silver? How much for this big meal for 1 person?
Yeah, at this point, Lars is going to pick up and go, if I play a few good songs, I'd like to help cover their room. They kind of helped us out. We had some weird, I don't know, pumpkin creatures chasing us. Agatha's just going to look around and go, I don't know about that. You can play for 2 of them. The rest, dinner tonight's going to be about 3 silver per. It's a pretty good one.
Bronobi just hands her 5 gold and says that is for all of us.
Oh, all right then.
That should cover some drinks too, right?
Yeah, we got some really good local wine here. That's the majority of what I have.
Okay, 7 of those drinks, please.
She's literally going to point to one of the merchants and goes, he's the main wine merchant in these parts. The one she's pointing to is a Raptor. He pretty much is in what you'd know, kind of think like, what's the style I'm looking for? Like almost pirate outfit, but without like the leather and the hat. So like big chiffon, a lot of fluff. He's
Gary Seinfeld in the puffy vest.
Yes,
puffy
thank
shirt.
you.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, yeah, I'm probably one of the finest wine merchants in the land here. I'm Gideon Oakfiller.
Sounds like a band name.
I'm trying to come up with names for people in Humblewood is hard. Come on, man. You want to hear the names of the rest of them?
I wasn't saying that was a bad thing.
True.
Can I insight the comment of the anteater lady not knowing anything about the pumpkin stuff?
Please do.
Roll 2 for a 4. Genuinely sincere.
He has no idea what's going on.
It's so
According
close
to
to
you.
rolling F 18. God damn it.
I hate it when it's just on the edge. Well, if you guys want to follow me, you guys can sit anywhere you want. Well, she pretty much she snaps her fingers and you see pretty much like a what did I have? A Vulpin, like a kitchen helper, pretty much come from the back room where all the cooking and smells is coming from. She pretty much just automatically just comes out with a tray. I also got coffee and tea for anyone who wants that too. We have a really nice pumpkin spice latte. If anyone wants that, let me know. And she pretty much like has like a fairly good decanter, and you're gonna see her pour it for a few people. And it looks like from the size of the decanter, it should be empty, but it keeps on pouring. Okay.
Hester's gonna get that pumpkin spice latte.
Beautiful. Yeah. It is.
I don't know what that is, but it sounds good. I want to try
Okay.
that.
As soon as you drink this pumpkin spice latte, you feel quite good. Like, to the point where it's like, I need this more in my life. I need all that in my life. And if you're injured, it heals you for 1d10 plus 10.
Damn.
Damn. Okay. Does
Can I
it?
order one right now? Can I get that same benefit?
You could, yes.
I shall.
So is that an effect that is on me until a long rest, or is
Nope.
that...
This one's just a one and done. This is pretty much if you're injured, this is a quick pick-me-up.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
So since I'm not injured at all, it has no effect on me, but I
No,
just feel
other than
really good.
the fact that it's like, oh, I could have used this earlier. But like the it's almost like an addictive quality to it. It's like I could just keep
Oh.
drinking this and keep drinking this and keep drinking this.
So it also has some cocaine in there. All right.
You're gonna have quite a few of the people like come up to you, introduce themselves, going. One of them in particular, a Corvum. He's pretty much gonna come up and just look at you guys and go, "I hope you guys know how to be quiet. We're here for a business meeting. We're here to have a great dinner with an old friend, and I don't want you in my way. Is that okay?"
What's it worth to you? Because we are paying guests of this place. You want our silence? I think you can do something for us.
He's literally gonna reach into a bag, say, "Hold out your hand, sir."
Holds out his hand.
Fill it full of seeds and nuts. Why don't you stuff them in your face and get out of mine? Okay?
Bronobi's gonna roll a wisdom
I
saving
wish
throw to
Fox
see how
was
he
here
feels.
for this.
I have a quick question about that
Yes.
pumpkin spice latte. The effect that
Absolutely.
you said it's kind of kind of addictive and everything.
Well, it's a
Is
very,
it-
very nice coffee. So that's pretty much what I'm saying. It's like, I
Okay.
need another.
So the reason I'm asking is
Mhm.
is if it's a very like high end stimulant kind of thing. Since you
Just-
said it was a coffee, is it or is it just like a really good coffee?
It's just a really good coffee. Like,
Okay.
if you were an alcoholic and you had this coffee, you'd prefer the coffee right now.
Okay, because I wanted to make sure because I'm
Mhm.
playing Hester as being kind of autistic and with
Oh.
ADHD. So if they get a high end
you would
amount of
definitely
stimulants,
want
they're
and
gonna
need a refill.
Well, yeah, but then it would also mellow out their brain and they'd be
Okay.
able to like focus a lot clearly.
Yep.
But
You would gauge that she's pretty much putting the decanter down, and anyone who needs more, you can just fill it. The health is a one
Okay.
and done. You don't get any
Gotcha.
extra healing. It was a first and only. Almost as if.
Bronobi.
Yep.
No, sorry.
That's
You
okay.
say Bronobi is going to stand up and bow deeply and say, "My deepest apologies for my rudeness." And then, with a 5 on a sleight of hand,
Mhm.
was attempting to dump these seeds down the back of this person's shirt. Clearly missing horribly. Or at least maybe I do it, but it's in no way subtle.
Okay.
So maybe it's more like a fuck you sort of thing now.
The Corvum pretty much just kind of looks and goes, "Oh, not to your taste? I didn't think so, but I figured I'd try." Look at this guy here, suit. You're gonna see another Corvum, very, very like, almost in pure silk black outfit. And he's just gonna look at you and go, "Talon, just leave them alone. They're adventurers. They're not, as enlightened as you think you are." Okay?
Bronobi will look at that person, give them a wink, and then walk back to sit with everyone else. Quietly.
Excellent.
As soon as the Corvum that gave Bronobi the seeds turns around, I pick his pocket.
Is that what the 12 was for?
Yes.
Okay.
My
Oh,
successful?
surely there was advantage. Was there not advantage on that because of my distraction?
I was about to say the exact same thing. You can re-roll that, please. With advantage. What's your
Oh,
passive
God.
perception, Bronobi?
15.
You would feel something, whether or not you want to...
He's not picking my pocket, he's picking that guy's pocket.
Oh, sorry. I thought he was picking your pocket. Never mind.
Oh, what's his passive perception?
I thought he wanted the seeds or something. Give me 1 sec. I need to check. These guys are pretty much...
How rude.
I'll just do a straight
And
roll.
he is being distracted by, I guess, his companion and by
so-
Bronobi.
so we'll
So
do
would it
him
be
with
by
disadvantage?
disadvantage?
What are you looking for?
I guess his money pouch.
His money pouch. You try to go for a money pouch, but there isn't one. From this guy, so you're going for the seed merchant. All you see is pretty much almost like little pouches of different types of seed, almost as if like they're samples that he's handing out to people. So if you want a sample seed pouch, you can have a sample seed pouch.
Well, I'm going to think it is one when I grab it, so might as well.
Okay. Inside is, are you going to look at it now or later?
I'll immediately turn around so he doesn't see me and me looking like...
Okay, give me a medicine check.
$13.
13's enough to gauge. This is... what do I have?
I think of sunflowers.
No? I have it here somewhere. This is called Wanderer's Breath. It's like a very, very mild hallucinogen. It is dried mushroom powder that he's kind of hidden in with a bunch of other ground up seeds. It is
Wanderer's Breath?
Wanderer's Breath. I will put it in here for you. The 13's enough to know that a little bit what it could do. It's pretty much it's not spice, but it's close. Enough for maybe 2 doses. If done properly. If you inhaled all of it, you'd be tripping balls for quite a while.
And that's what the guy tried to give Bronobi.
No, Bronobi got pretty much just a bunch of seeds and nuts.
Okay.
Yep. Anyway, the Corvum that you winked at, he's going to come over to you, Bronobi, and go, Suit Firetail. Nice to meet you. Sorry you guys got mixed up. All the stupid here. Sorry, I'm a silk farmer from Alderheart, so I'm gauging you guys aren't from around here. Where are you guys headed?
We are off the beaten track at the moment, trying to take a shortcut to Alderheart, right?
Yep.
Trying to get to Alderheart. I have heard of this place, but never been. My name is Bronobi. Because you are not a big butthole-like person you're sitting with.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, half these guys are arrogant pricks.
Well, if you do need us to be quiet and keep to ourselves, we are more than happy to do so. But if perhaps someone like you might get amusement from us screwing with these people, then more than happy to do that.
Oh, yeah, definitely have fun with Talon and Gideon, the wine merchant. Ash over there, it's pretty good. He's a mushroom farmer. Lyra over there, he's pointing to another strig. Vegetable merchant. She does a lot. She's got quite a few farms in around here. Most of them are actually in Alderheart themselves. Her farms are like quite spread around. We actually got a few near the end. She's got a couple pumpkin patches up there. She's got some root vegetables. I think she's got a squash patch over there. Alara there, the Raptor, that's Alara Driftleaf. He does parchment and ink merchant. He's pretty much in charge of a lot of he helps Jasper over there, the Vulpin. Jasper is a timber merchant. Those two work together quite a while. One chops the trees, the other makes some parchment. I don't know the bard, but it looks like he's getting to set up to sing something here shortly. And yeah, the perch guards are Nico and Pip. I think that's about everyone. And the owner of the inn, that is Agatha Fiera. I think almost all of us at one point hired her. She's a good chef, but she doesn't like what we like, so most of us had to let her go a while ago.
Well, I don't always like what everyone else likes, but that's okay too. So it sounds like not all of these people here are giant buttholes, so that is okay.
Just the ones that think themselves important.
Okay, I'm going to look out for opportunity to annoy them. Thank you.
Thank you. That's better business for some of us. All right. Liza, you'd be able to tell, is pretty much just sitting in a corner and ignoring all of these people. She pretty much is trying to keep an eye on her cart that's outside. This is a little bit new territory for her.
15 minutes. We have like 15 minutes till that food arrives, so Bronobi is going to go out and try and see if he can hunt up any rats.
Rats in a forest?
Mm-hmm. Shouldn't be too difficult, should it?
In this area, probably not terrible. I'll take a survival roll with disadvantage, because where you currently are located. You find yourself like, you almost like found a gopher hole and you're just sitting there waiting. There's got to be a rat. There's got to be a mouse. There's got to be something coming out of here.
Okay, Bronobi will wait about 15 minutes until he thinks the food. He doesn't want to miss the food, and then he would go back in. And disappointed that his plan did not come to fruition.
Nope. You found a trail. That's all you've done today with your survival rolls. It's great. Anything else the rest of you guys want to do before your food comes?
Hester will be trying. Will notice that Eliza is kind of worried about her cart, and will go outside and using magical tinkering will basically set up some stuff on the cart that if anyone tries to like open the doors or whatever, get into it, that it'll just make noise.
Okay. That's easy to do. I don't need you to roll for that.
Okay.
She's pretty much just going to go, thank you, Hester. Usually I throw like a spell on there, but I am out of spell scrolls that have the alarm on it, so I can't really do much anymore. So, I've moved you guys over to the table. There's, I think, enough chairs for almost everybody. If not, just pretend there's an extra chair there somewhere. You can sit where you want. Did Irma or Irma or Reynard want to do anything in the inn before dinner?
If people are chatting, I'm gonna walk around and see if I can pick up anything useful.
Okay. Give me perception check or insight, either one that you're going for.
Perception 11.
Most of them are wondering why some of the others are here. It's more of a, why is that person here? They have nothing to do with us in Alderheart. We don't even, like, they live on the ground. Why would they be invited? The majority is, if they're not important to what they're currently doing in their lives, they don't think they're important enough to, like, worry about or talk to. A couple of them are pretty much ignoring you guys. You'd hear a few, adventurers, dime a dozen around here. Why don't they just join the Perch Guard and do something useful? That's the...
Just waiting for someone to attack this room and then we save their lives.
Or we just flee.
Or that. Leave them to their own stupidity. Throughout the like half hour, for those who are inside, except for Bronobi once he left, you would see Agatha going back and forth between people, kitchen. Then she's going to spend a lot of time in the kitchen, bring out like a few sample plates for everybody, going, okay, we're almost done. I have my sous chef. What did I name her? What did I name her, Brandon? Over here somewhere.
Susan the sous chef.
No. Oh, no. My sous chef, Winnie, she's been doing most of the cooking while I'm out here, but I've taught her everything that I know. She's quite a good cook. We're going to be doing a few courses tonight. We're going to start with a nice pumpkin soup, because pumpkins are in season. Then we're going to be doing some stuffed pumpkin casserole, and then finish with a nice slice of pumpkin pie. There's extra things on the side, but it's what's growing right now. I'm not too sure why you guys still seen some pumpkin things. Maybe someone's having some fun with some magic outside. Give me... When you guys come into the room that you're currently in, you would realize when you're in the main tavern and then you come into this room, there's also rooms upstairs that you guys have been given keys for. This place is bigger on the inside than it is outside. Like, by a lot. Like, by triple. Like, this room that you're currently in is bigger than the inn outside. You're going to see a wide variety of, like, torches that are in here. The fire itself, there's no wood in it. It's just kind of magically burning. It's nice and warm in here. The bard kind of starts getting up to sing. You have a nice ornament of some... You're not too sure what this is. You guys can give me a nature check to see if you can figure out what it is.
Uh, 21.
21.
10.
I can't beat that.
Okay. I needed 18 or higher. I'll do one for Brucie just cause. It's a 19. Okay. It's an old, extinct creature that used to live in, like, grow in these, not grow, haunt these parts, like, maybe 500-600 years ago, like, almost right before the tree, people started coming to Alderheart and built the tree. This is pretty much like a species of a massive flying creature, pretty much like a wyvern, like a small wyvern. They went extinct in these parts, and for this place to have a skull, maybe it's been passed down generation to generation, it's hard to tell. And in its horns, you see a very, very weird-looking mace. It's got a big pumpkin head on one end that has a grin on it, a nice long wooden handle, and the bottom end looks like it's just a pair like roots, almost like as if this thing was just pulled out of the ground as is.
Interesting ornaments.
Yeah, you're pretty much everyone's looking around going, is it me or just the place is bigger on the inside? Weird.
You really seem to like pumpkins here.
Yeah, well, it is the season. You're going to hear a few people say, yeah, I sell them. Like, it's the time of year, it's holidays. Like, this is when they come up. Preserved pumpkin is really, really good if you dry it out. You're going to have a whole bunch of people tell you, like, what you can do with pumpkin. So the room gives, like, it's a nice cozy feel, almost like a rustic ambience. But the decorations on the table kind of don't match everything else. Almost like she put out the good china. And
Does it have a pumpkin theme?
The tablecloth, no. There are a few, like, on the top of some of the torches, you'll have, like, little mini pumpkins, and it looks like the torch, maybe it's an ever-burning torch. It's not burning the pumpkin, but you can see, like, light coming from it. Not a lot else in here, but the food when it finally comes out. So, first course is a pumpkin soup. You guys can move your tokens wherever you want to sit. I'll put Brucie. He'll, keep Ash company up at the top. Yep. Why do I have Agatha GM layer? She is coming and going. She's not sitting here, so if anyone wants the head of the table, you're going to see her coming through the main doors here, going out, coming back, going out, coming back. And Lars has struck up a nice little chord.
Any chance that weapon that's on the mantle is called the Gorger?
No. I like that one, though. That one's pretty good. Let's throw some tavern music on while we're here.
Hester's going to sit at the head of the table because they just see it as another chair and not like a special place to sit.
Okay.
They're just like, oh, look, that's a nice chair. I'll sit there.
Perfect.
I would think you would arm wrestle Brucie for it, honestly.
Possibly, yeah. So the first course is everybody eating. That's all I need to know. There are going to be 4 courses. I just need to know who's eating what. So first course is going to come out pretty quick. It is a very, very nice pumpkin soup. Rich aroma lingers in the air. It's pumpkin scented, yet there's something else you can't really put your nose to. It's a hot dish, punchy pumpkin taste, a nice earthy aftertaste.
Bronobi would eat anything put in front of him.
Okay.
And when you say hot dish, I'm assuming you're talking just the temperature, like it's a dish that's hot,
Yes.
and not the style.
It's
of
not
food.
a cold
hot dish.
gazpacho. No.
Okay.
Whoever drinks the soup, you gain necrotic resistance
Ooh.
until you finish a long rest.
Which is going to be very soon, but who knows? Might be handy.
Yeah, I'll drink the soup that gives that too.
Not that you know until you drink. It's just you feel, this is refreshing. Something's weird's happening, but I like it. Nothing bad happening. Over the course, this is 10 minutes. Most people are, like, these guys are used to this. This is what their day, like, they get a 3-4 course meal every day. Most of them are saying, Agatha's gotten a little better. Maybe I should kept her around. And a couple of them are going, yeah, but she takes too long to get things done. Oh my god. It's like, she does better here. I'd rather her be on the ground with her own people. It's kind of the vibe. Next course, after a bit, she's going to be coming in. She's pretty much bringing them all in on her own. And you're going to tell she's got a little bit of magic because most of the other courses are starting to come in floating on trays, and she's going to pass them around. If anyone knows the Unseen Servant spell, this is pretty much like a mass Unseen Servant. Second course is Stuffed Pumpkin. Appears to be like a regular pumpkin squash, but it's got a secret inside. It's got like a fruity smell produced by the dish. Fruity taste combines pumpkins, apple, grapes, and seeds. And for 24 hours, whenever you regain hit points, it'll regain twice that number. So if you have a short rest, get some hit points, it'll double the healing.
Nice.
She's putting on a spread. I'll type these out when we're done. Third course is a lovely pumpkin casserole. Smell strong of cheese overtakes all the others for the dish. The cheese inside the pumpkin makes it sort of almost like a pasta. You'll have like spinach is just secretly embedded in the dish, adding like a nice little flavor. Whoever eats the pumpkin casserole has advantage on all your stealth checks for 24 hours.
Ooh.
Cool.
But it's the pumpkin pie that seals the deal for what she wants to have to her talk with about these people.
Double stealth was for how long?
24 hours.
24 hours.
Okay.
We'll have the stuffed pumpkin, the first one, the necrotic. We'll do that for 24 hours too. Why not? I probably just didn't write it down right. The pumpkin pie, after the main course and the second course, most people are going, Good. We are getting pretty stuff. This is quite good, Agatha. Even a couple of people who really don't want to be here saying, this is fantastic. I think this is going to make our talk here later, but a couple of them are going, without these people, though, they've been great at dinner, but I don't want them part of our business. The pumpkin pie arrives, and it's an orange pie. It's pretty much regular pumpkin pie. When you eat this, you feel almost like the coffee. Like, really like the coffee. Like, no matter what happens to you, you don't feel like you're gonna get hurt a lot. This one is until dawn tomorrow. At the end of every round, you gain 1d4 temporary hit points. When you're in combat. If you're in combat, after 6 seconds, so pretty much at the end of your turn, you get 1d4 temporary hit points. This is almost like a regen on you. And that'll last. I was
eating everything.
And that'll last till tomorrow. These are highly magical food. It's kind of like having just someone pour their heart and soul into their food and their magic. She's putting on a fun show. Now, as this goes, everyone is pretty much full. Agatha looks like she's happy. And then you see who you would see. I have a picture of her. I have it somewhere. Sorry, I didn't put it in Roll20. Anyway, you see this. I think I have her as. She's a Vulpin. Apron on. Looks like she's been doing a lot of the cooking with Agatha. She comes back out with more coffee. And everybody kind of just pretty much looks at it and goes, oh, no more. We're all done. And give me an insight check on Agatha, please.
A regular 20.
Okay. Reynard, you don't really notice anything. The rest of you see her kind of like freeze and go, oh, no, too soon. Winnie, too soon. No, I haven't talked to them yet. Winnie, no, oh God. Winnie, come on. Not now. She's pretty much like trying to get Winnie out. It's like, I no. And what she brings out is pretty much very, very hand-carved pumpkin cups. And she starts handing them out for people, just going, oh, it'll be fine, dear. I'm sure they have room. It's just pumpkin spice coffee. We'll be fine. And then she kind of looks over at you guys and goes, oh, right, you folk. And she'll just start pouring you guys some coffee in a regular cup. It's like, sorry, Agatha's pretty much just going to go, sorry, guys, I didn't know you guys were coming. I kind of made these guys their own, like, souvenir to take home after this. So yeah, enjoy the coffee. But if you guys don't mind, and you're just gonna see her go, oh, everyone's starting to drink the coffee. And then things get a little different. The pumpkin cups that these guys are drinking of latch on to their face and start burrowing right in. Like almost immediately. And you just hear Winnie start to cackle. Go, I got tired of waiting. You wanted to kill them, right? Right? Why wait? Let's just do it now.
I have to give me 1 sec, sorry.
We're going to go for a break anyway and come back to this. Thanks. Okay. All right. Since we have everyone back, you guys are going to see this Vulpin turn from what she currently looks like as a kitchen helper into this. Really,
Oddly
really
enough,
nice
Bronobi's tip might have just saved our life.
I know. So she's gonna turn into that Vulpin. Look at Agatha and go, now it's your part of the deal. You offered me your soul. Let's go take it. And she's gonna grab Agatha and Dimension Door out.
She can do all. Okay,
Yeah.
that sucks.
Yeah, this is pretty much as soon as these things started burrowing into the creatures that happened. I would assume you're probably more focused on the pumpkin men that are being turned into pumpkin men currently.
Nope. I want to rush out the door and see if I can see where they are. If they're within
Beautiful.
500 feet, there's a chance.
Excellent. So let's do a quick initiative roll for everybody.
Ugh. Rude.
We'll do Lars here. I only have a couple characters. Oh, that's what you get, Lars? A 6? Come on.
I'm going to use my inspiration from a few sessions back and re-roll my initiative.
Beautiful. I'll do all these things.
Yay, slightly better.
I already pre-rolled for these, and they got crap. I'm doing these guys as a group, and they all got 3s. These are pretty much the skeletons that you see. Sorry, they're kind of like turning into the skeletons. So the ones that you've seen,
The pumpkin puppets.
yes, pretty much what were that you first killed. These guys are turning into the same things.
Were the two people that we saved? Were they are they screwed as well? I know what the rooster's still there.
No, I'm keeping them too, just because I only
good,
made
good. I
character
see.
sheets for them.
Good. I see they're both there, so it's okay.
I didn't want to create character sheets for all of these. Wow, that's a lot of crappy rolls.
Well, it's taken a while for them to, transform while we have time to react.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Like I sort of figured when this happened, my instant reaction would have been to watch the bartender who's responsible for this, and I
was
just
at the door currently, just to let you know. That's where she was.
And we got to put Hester in at
Yep.
16.16.
Yeah, I'm just, I feel like you did all that and we kind of didn't get a chance to react, and then they got to Dimension Door, and it was almost like that was free.
That's fine. I'm going to give you a quick reaction. I just wanted to set this up. I should do this while we're break. You would also notice, as soon as Agatha knew she was being taken, out of the, underneath her dress, she dropped something right here at the door.
And was Agatha? It seemed like Agatha was unwilling, because you can't take an unwilling person in Dimension Door. No saving throw or anything. You just can't do it.
Winnie would have been able to bypass that. I can do a roll for her if you like.
Oh no, it's up. You're the one controlling. I'm just saying how the spell works. But if you've got a way around it, that's fine.
I rolled a 7 for Agatha. She definitely was not willing. You could tell she was quite surprised. What would you like to do? I'll give you your reaction.
Yep. My reaction would be to turn and shoot at Winnie.
Okay. I do have her character sheet. Give me a attack roll.
I mean, if she can cast Dimension Door, one arrow is not going to do much to her, but one can try.
1 is better than none.
13.
No.
No.
No. I'd say you're close, but you're not.
I would say, stop, that is not right.
She owes me her soul. Now, Brucie's up. Brucie's eyeing the mace on the wall. Would anyone say no to him picking up a giant pumpkin that he wants to smash stuff with?
No?
Nah.
I didn't put him up there for this purpose, but it's gonna kind of work. You guys can give me a quick perception check of what she dropped, if you like.
Sure.
Finally, a good roll. 23
Reynard.
perception.
Which is actually, I think,
For
the
God's sake.
best person to see it. You see something very nice.
Well, initially was checking out the fox. It's only, only legit. I spot that on the floor after they're going poof.
True. You see what akins to a longsword come out of her. A very, very intricate. I'll show you what it looks like.
Ooh.
Almost like it's made out of a lot of things. Vines, leaves, wood. The metal is of a type you don't know. And as soon as it drops and she leaves, you see it glow. Orange, bright orange. And almost like catch on fire. Whoever wants it, it is a very rare sword called the Pumpkin Slicer. It will do an additional 2d6 against plants and undead every swing.
And a long sword's not
A
my
long
thing,
sword.
so yeah, not
No.
my thing.
No.
I'm also not focused on that.
I know. So whoever picks it up, you can add Pumpkin Slicer to your inventory. It is not attunable. But we also have a fight to go. So, Brucie's up. His action was to grab the mace, which he now has, and he can charge this thing.
Does it have a name too?
It does have a name. His is called the Mace of the Pumpkin King. His will do an additional 1d4 fire damage, and the target needs to do a wisdom save or be frightened of Brucie. His is uncommon, though. So, I'm not going to have... Actually, he would rage. He would definitely rage. So that is his action and bonus action. The guy, Ash, is... Move him over here. Angry Brucie is angry. Ash is just running away. He's far enough away not to get an attack of opportunity. Hester, you're up. Ash is more of a, oh, glad I didn't drink that.
All right. Oh, okay. I just,
Yeah.
just saw Brucie on the table. I was like, oh, who's that?
His action was to pick it up and equip.
Okay. Hester
And then rage.
is going. Let's see here. Yeah, so Hester is seeing a large group of these pumpkins pop up. If I read the spell correctly, I'm going to cast Fairy Fire.
Okay.
So I get a 20-foot box, so I'm going to cast it like that. I don't know if y'all can see that.
Yes.
So the three pumpkins are going to be lit up, so that way we have advantage on attacks.
Will they get a dex save to see if they're lit up?
Yeah, they get a dex save for it.
And that's for... Yeah, they're immune to a lot of things, but I don't think they're immune to that. Paralyzed, petrified... Nope. Okay. That's a 7. That's a 6. A 12. and an 8. They don't have a plus.
So
highest was a 12.
Yeah, so yeah, it's a dex of 13.
Okay, then no.
Perfect.
So then bottom 3. This guy here.
Mhm.
Let's see. Whoop. I gotta get that back. So that guy, he's not a pumpkin, right?
No.
Okay, yeah. So just the bottom 3, because I think I get to. Do I get to pick who they are?
Yep.
Let's see here. Any creature in the area with the spell is cast is also
Okay.
outlined. Dex save for the duration.
Oh, he would still actually, I think,
Should
have to
dim it.
roll.
Yeah, each object in a 20-foot cube within range is
He got
outlined.
a 7.
Okay, then everybody gets outlined in.
I have they are marked in orange.
Yeah.
So you guys have advantage on all of them.
Creature.
Nice.
Oh, okay. So. Okay, yeah. So then, if any of these pumpkins attack this guy, then they'll also get advantage on that. Because it's anybody who's affected by it. Okay, so I cast that, and then Hester will move kind of to over here.
Okay.
And then that'll be it.
Perfect. Irma, what would you like to do, my dear?
I guess it's easier to see them now, so I'll take a shot at this one.
Beautiful. Roll with advantage.
I'll roll twice, but I don't know if I'll need to. Yeah, the first one was better. There's a 17 hit.
Oh yeah, 8 AC for these things.
So that's 6.
I totally forgot I had
Nice.
real dice and I've been rolling bloody digital.
So you're hitting this one here?
Yeah, that one.
Sorry. Okay. I'm just trying to see what number he is. Number 3. For 6. Perfect. Anything else for Irma?
No, that'll be all.
Beautiful. Reynard.
As I see the person next to me start turning into a pumpkin and pretty much become this new creature, I'm going to
Yes.
attack it.
Perfect. He turned into what's known as a Zumpkin.
And I have advantage on attack, correct?
Sure do.
Eight to hit.
That's all you need.
Was that with advantage?
Yeah.
Well, I am sitting down at the time and being, what the hell?
Oh yeah, fair point.
You were enjoying your meal. For 5? Okay. That one's number 2.
And bonus action, attack with my other short sword.
Okay. So 7. That'll hit. 5. Perfect. Looks like you're cleaving this guy down pretty good. Anything
that's it
else?
for me.
Okay. Lars. I like this guy. He's fun. He's going to take a look at the one that's got an arrow in it. I'll look at Irma and go, nice shot. He's going to, you're going to see him like strum his guitar and like a note is going to come out of it and shoot towards this thing. And hit with a Starry Wisp. 4. Ooh, actually did pretty good. 7 radiant. So that was number 1, 2, 3 for 7 more. That one looked pretty good, and he's gonna see that Bronobi's got something up his sleeve. He's gonna give you a bardic inspiration, sir. 1d6.
Thank you.
Just gonna strum and go, ha! At him there. Bronobi, I think that's what you said your name was. Aim true.
I will.
say the one Irma shot and the one Reynard's on kind of look covered in pumpkin guts.
Bronobi wanted to charge out after this person, but decided that this is the more pressing issue. Needs to help save whoever's left. So he's actually going to pull out his rapiers and charge.
Okay. I'm also counting rounds just so I know how far ahead they get on you, etc.
So he rolled a 19 to hit the first one for 6 damage.
Okay, that one's looking pretty crap.
And then with his offhand, he's rolled an 18 to hit.
Okay.
And even though it's his offhand, he's rolled max and done 8 damage.
Okay, it did. How do you want to kill what once was a potential friend? Because, actually, sorry, that's where Pip was sitting. Pip, you would know, was the head scout of the Perch Guard.
Don't really care because they're not anything now. So he just
Understood.
takes it. He just takes its legs out, then looks over towards the next target and stands next to it.
And you would know that these have like an almost mechanical spider-like feel to them when they came out. They look like vines, but it's really... Hester, you would know there's something mechanical about this.
And I want to stress that he has indeed jumped up on the table. So this huge moose guy
Beautiful.
is standing on the table, towering over them all.
Okay.
Maybe not over Brucie, but over the rest.
Okay. This one here is going to run over to this thing and give a good whack. These things you would know, like the people themselves didn't have any weapons. These things manifested hand axes. It's almost like a hand axe made out of some sort of mechanical stuff. And miss completely. You're gonna see this guy pretty much go, you guys are adventurers, right? If you help me, I can maybe put in a word and get you some stuff in Alderheart. That's pretty much what all these guys now are saying. Save us, help us, help us.
Did you roll advantage against that guy that you just missed on?
No, I did not. Thank you.
Because he was affected by fairy fire.
I rolled a nat 1 for my second one. So I'm going to say he falls off the table and is now prone. This thing is now prone. I'll add a secondary token to him. He is now prone. The next one is going to hit Bronobi because you're there. Ooh, 22, I think I'll hit you, sir. But...
I mean, I would guess so.
Okay.
Not necrotic damage, is it?
I didn't give Lars silvery barbs. Brandon, what are you doing? All right, sorry, I didn't give
me already.
I didn't give the bard silvery barbs. Does the warlock have it? I don't think he does, because that's actually my character for Strixhaven. Nope.
Bronobi's not interested in anyone's barbs. Hit him.
I'm going to. It's only a
Got him
D6.
right in the foot.
You get a hand axe to the face for 5 slashing damage, sir.
Cool. I have temporary hit points. Who cares?
Well, yeah. This is true. You're going to be getting them for quite a while. Remember, after this round's over, roll a d4. That'll add to your temporary hit points.
Well, I still have 4, so I can't add to it.
Oh, true. Until they're gone. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So this guy's going to run over and attack him. That'll miss with a 2. These guys don't have a lot. This one, Brucie's standing there. Oh, that'll hit Brucie, though. 4, 6, 5 slashing, but he's raging, so only 3.
5 slashing is 2.
Oh, he has temporary. I can knock them out. Okay. Brucie's up, so if you guys don't have temporary hit points, roll a d4 to get your temporary hit points. Brucie's gonna smash something with his new weapon. Or try to attack. The 11 will hit. For 4 and so 4 bludgeoning. On which guy are you?
I feel like it should be renamed the Mace of the Pumpkin.
So that is going to be... They're vulnerable to fire. You're going to see that the fire damage from his new mace really does a lot of damage to these things. He's just going to say, fire's good! 10. Down to 12. And only need a wisdom save. It actually makes his wisdom save with a nat 20. Brucie's only got 1 attack. Okay. Ash is not harmful anymore, so he's going to hex one of them and then toss a chill touch. When you hit with that, so you plus a hex. For 10 damage. You see the one near Brucie kind of just go almost like freeze and then shatter. And you're just gone. Hester, you're up.
Alright.
Brucie's just going to look back and go, I was on that. I would have been fine.
Hester's going to move slightly to get a better angle and then hit the one that's used their longbow and hit the one that's prone. Do I get double advantage because they're
It's just
prone
straight
and
advantage. You
fairy
can't
fire?
have double. I wish there was a way to get double advantage, but no.
There is elven accuracy.
Well, that, yes.
So that's a 17 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. Oh, max damage. 8, 9, 10, 11. 11
Okay.
piercing.
And that's on this one or the one that's prone?
The prone.
The prone one. Okay. It has to take damage, so 11 you said?
Yep.
Okay. Looks like there's a lot of pumpkin guts now spread around the 2 people there. Anything else for Hester?
No. Yeah, because
Okay.
I don't have a bonus action thing. So,
Perfect.
yeah, I'm good.
Irma.
Alright. I guess I'll just take another shot at. I already hit. I don't know.
Perfect.
I still have an advantage,
Ooh.
right?
You do, thankfully. That was a nat 1.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, that'll do it.
A little better.
7.
7. Perfect. It's not looking great. There's pretty much just a little bit of dangling vines left that's trying to scratch Bronobi.
Yeah, that'll be it for Irma.
Reynard. Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to head over to the one that's prone.
Okay.
And attack with my sword.
Beautiful.
And since it's prone, I got advantage, right?
Sure do.
It also has fairy fire, so you'd have advantage anyway.
21 to hit?
Oh, yeah.
Double advantage.
While you guys are fighting this, I'll take a quick arcana from everybody, too. For 5. Okay, it's still up.
Well, I got an 18.
The 9 for Arcana.
And bonus action, attack with my other sword.
Beautiful. Anyone 13 and over for your arcana, whatever happened to these guys, they are definitely undead.
There's no saving them. We can't tie them up and hope they're coming back.
No. For another 1. Okay.
Can I get sneak attack No, because these guys aren't technically allies.
Well, they're definitely allies, and it's prone. You can roll your sneak attack. Absolutely. These things are
Anytime
asking
you have
for your help.
advantage, you get sneak attack.
Yeah.
I can't
Yeah,
remember. Always
so I mean
remember that.
the-
Like, hey, do it.
Yeah.
Between the fairy fire and everything, yeah, roll me just your sneak attack on your main hand. Okay, how do you kill it? Because that's what it had left.
Split the cord in half.
Nice.
And I said to the other guys, at least it's not your guts, it's that's guts.
A couple of them
Whatever.
are, yeah, but I've known them for years. They don't have any, I don't know who's going to take over the business. That's what they're more worried about now. It's more, I wonder who's going to take over their business. It's like, oh, they only got daughters, stuff like that. It's more, I don't know what's going to happen. Anything else for Reynard?
And I think enough movement to move ahead another 5 feet to
Yep.
be in range of the other one that's about to attack the other Corpin.
Perfect. Lars, what's he got? Lars will do the same things. Drum his loot, aim for the one in front of Bronobi, and go, I hope this doesn't splatter him all over you.
It's okay.
Yeah, tell him. Minimal damage.
Wow.
This thing had 2 health.
Oh my gosh.
It's still up. Bronobi, your turn.
Am I able to take my offhand attack first?
Yeah, by all means. You can do bonus action, whatever you want. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
I don't
18 to hit, and I wanted to roll a nat 1 on my d8, but I rolled a 5, so 5 damage.
Okay. How do you kill something?
I dismissively kick it in the direction of Mr. Rooster,
Nice.
and then
Oh. That'll work.
Then I stride over here and I said, "You did all of that." And there's a nat 20 on my regular attack.
Oh, okay. This one hasn't been hit yet, so.
Well, he's about to be hit rather hard. Do we
Yes.
do the max damage thing that...
Yeah, max damage, then whatever you roll plus your modifier.
Okay, so 15 damage.
Alright. It not looking good. It's down to 7.
And then he's actually going... He's moved 15. He's actually just going to use another 15. Don't care about opportunity attack. Go nuts. And I'm heading... The door was that, like, down here. So I'm heading towards
Yeah,
the
just
door
past
now.
Irma. Yep. And that's where you still see the some sort of sword on the ground.
I'm not interested.
Yep, I already assumed. Just letting you know it's there. Alright. I didn't think this thing was going to get one more hit, but it's...
Does it want to take an opportunity attack at me?
It is, I don't think, smart enough. It's got a 3 intelligence.
Okay.
It doesn't know what those are.
Because it would have been doing so at disadvantage, but that's okay.
Yeah. But I don't think it's smart enough to know Reynard is more of the threat than the Corvum in front of him. And he's gonna miss the Corvum. Because I rolled a 4 and he's got a... That's not even base AC of 10. That's a 9. Brucie will definitely end this thing's life. He's gonna charge up. And he's got advantage.
Come on, double nat 1.
Roll a 4 and a 7. So that'd be 3 plus 6 fire, so that's 9 plus 2 raging, 11. Brucie is basically going to just like jump up and just splatter the pumpkin with another pumpkin. And you guys are technically out of combat. Brucie's just gonna like give a nice little fist pump and go, "That's how you smash fruit." He
That's
doesn't
how
know
you
it's not-
smash pumpkins.
He doesn't know.
I was
It's
gonna
not
say
fruit.
that sounds very homophobic of him. Typical of Fox.
Yep. He's just gonna look around and go, "Someone grab that other weapon. Let's go save Agatha." You're gonna hear the rest of the people just go, yeah, save Agatha. Yeah, this isn't her fault at all. So what would you guys like to do? You are technically, that was 3 rounds, so she's 20 seconds in front of you.
Well, in case it wasn't obvious, Brucie, Bronobi was gonna be rushing to the door.
Beautiful. Give me a perception check as you go through the door, please.
Nope. Don't wanna.
What was that, sir? Was that a 1?
No,
Okay.
it wasn't quite that bad, but it was bad.
Okay. You don't really see anything other than the front door is still closed. Looks
maybe I should open the door first.
Eliza's just like sitting in a chair drinking some coffee. What's up?
You did not notice the bad guy teleporting out of here after turning everybody into zombie pumpkins?
Bad guy. Oh, I thought you guys were just having a party in there. There was pumpkin zombies? The same thing as we seen out. Well, that's not good. I'm gonna go check the kitchen.
Okay. So I don't think we should have you taking watch overnight because apparently you do not see your surroundings at all.
Nothing happened in here. She didn't eat with you guys. She's gonna quickly dash into the kitchen, and you're gonna hear her scream. All the help's dead. What's going on? Uh-oh. What would you guys like to do?
Bronobi will come back in to the others and say, I think she got away. Not sure how, we have to hunt her down another time.
Reynard will pick up the pumpkin slicer and just, attach it to his hilt or back or whatever, just to okay, have that.
Was there a till?
A what, sorry?
A till, a register.
Not really a cash register. You'd have to go back out to the other room and do another investigation there.
You want to do that. And I've got a 12.
Okay. 12's enough to see you from the kitchen. You see these tiny little, hand-sized pumpkins on legs start walking their way to the door, about 20 of them. Money-wise, at 12, you'd probably have known where she put the money that you guys gave her. It's pretty much just in a little locked chest behind where the bar, pretty much. You'd find that. Because there's nobody else here to worry about.
Alright, so I'll take my money back. That's fine.
It's locked.
I'm going to smash it.
Okay.
Just stamp on it a few times.
Okay. If you're going to stamp on it, I'll just need a straight attack roll.
I put my foot or hoof through the floor.
You do. Yeah. It glances off this magically sealed lockbox, and your foot goes into the floor.
He'll just then pick up the lockbox and just throw it over towards Reynard and just say, "Here, have this. Open that, please." And do these pumpkins look threatening, or they just look like do they look undead, or they just look like some sort of magical pumpkins?
They look undead. Give me another give me an insight check on them.
8. My Humblewood rolling is back.
Yep. They're scrambling out from the kitchen. Most of them are covered. You'd notice of the blood of the things, the kitchen help that are dead.
He would want to charge over and slide between them and the exit and start dispatching them.
Okay. They're easily to squish. It just looks like they're quickly going, and even some of them are able to crawl underneath the door. You won't get them all.
We could follow one of them.
Good idea. Kill as many as I can first, and then let's follow the bastards.
By now, Brucie's rage has ended. You're gonna hear Ash and Lars just go, "We'll clean up here and we'll figure stuff out. You guys go chase if you like." And Lars, who's ever last out, we'll say Reynard. He gives you a bardic inspiration, a d6. The last 10 minutes.
I
Yay.
suppose I could have used my body, couldn't I?
Got it.
On one of those rolls, but none of
Yeah,
them. They're all
you got
so
it for
bad.
10
It wouldn't
minutes.
have helped.
You got it for 10 minutes. It's only been about 1.
All right. So once I've killed as many as I can, Bronobi's just gonna say, "Following strange small pumpkin," and just go off after them.
Okay.
And just
Everyone
continue
following?
to kill them till there's only one left.
Okay. You would notice that when you're outside, as soon as they touch soil, it's almost like they're doubling their speed and you can't catch up to them.
Oh. Can I keep up with them?
You'd be able to keep up with them at a full
Okay.
dash.
I'm dashing. I'm charging.
Okay. Anyone else following, or is Bronobi going on this on his own?
Well,
Reynard will go
Irma will
with.
follow.
You guys are all going? Okay, good.
It was Irma's idea to follow them, so Irma
It
will follow.
was your idea, so you'd be probably right behind Bronobi. Perfect. I need survival checks for people to try and keep up and follow where these things are going. You're eventually
That's a
going to
little better.
see them go off trail and into the bush northish, where you've seen the magical globes head towards. Same
I got
general
a
vicinity.
16.
It is
You
also
said survival.
about 7:30, almost 8 o'clock p.m. It's dark. So if you don't have dark vision, you're rolling at disadvantage. The only good thing now is Brucie, and if Reynard has the other sword out, they both shed 20-foot bright light.
I do, and might as well. Do I get a? Even though I have dark vision, do I get advantage on the roll?
It'd be just a straight roll.
So straight roll for dark vision, disadvantage if you don't have dark vision.
Correct.
Okay.
Oh, well, my lowest roll was a 17 on the dice.
Okay.
Plus stuff.
Hester has an 8 for survival.
Because since I'm a rogue, I could, okay, movement, dash, bonus
Yeah.
action, dash.
If you would like
I should already have passed Bronobi and be like, "Yeah, there they are," and
Yep, I'm okay with that. You eventually find yourselves in a nice big, almost like where you met Ash and Lars before. You come across a nice big open patch of forest. It's still dark, but you see coming from like 100 yards in front of you a big orange glow in what looks to be like a very, very large hole. And you see bigger versions of the pumpkins you guys just fought standing in a circle around it.
And quick question: the sword, the pumpkin slicer, does it have to be a long sword?
That's what the magic item with what I'm using came with. I could change it, but it was technically supposed to be a longsword, yes.
All it is a done flame tongue sword.
Kind of, yeah. We can figure that out after if you like. Can you not use longswords?
No.
Oh, okay.
I could use short
we can-
swords.
Short sword. Okay. We'll figure that out then. I can always change it to a scimitar. I think I can change. Yeah, we'll figure that out after. I will re-change the magic item at some point for you. Okay. So I'll move you over to the map. Let you guys see. I'll take perception checks as you get up here.
these super important rolls. 24.
17.
Okay. Beautiful.
22.
21.
You guys are doing good.
Wow.
You guys see Agatha. She looks to be inside a vine cage with some sort of glowing runes underneath her. You are surrounded by very large pumpkins. These are pretty much just straight pumpkins with the roots and everything, but they're massive. And they are kind of chanting in a language that none of you would recognize, unless you speak Infernal, which is not something.
I never did pick languages yet.
No, there really isn't any except for the bird folk one. This is like give me a history check for all of you guys. Let's do that.
11.
21. 20.
7.
Reynard. Sounds very similar to what Susan did when she summoned the imp. Same guttural calling.
I have a
I'll
regular.
relay that to the
thing
team.
as well.
Okay. Oh, yes. Yeah, you
I
would,
think we need to start killing these things as fast as possible to stop this happening.
you would tell that the pumpkins aren't really doing anything, but you do hear Agatha. She's telling you, don't hurt them. Don't hurt them. They will just, I think they're going to explode and do a lot of, they might hurt you. Sorry guys. I didn't really mean for you guys to get caught up in this. I just, well, I wanted to get back at, those bastards. They treated me like shit. And well, a while back I found Winnie, and she's got some powerful magic and told me she could help, but it costs something, and well, I think this is it. Sorry guys.
What do you want us to do then?
Well, I think what's just happened to them is going to happen, and you see her like pretty much just immediately her head goes back and she starts to transform in front of you. Two, I'll get rid of her token. A bigger pumpkin.
Is she still locked up in a cage though?
No, the cage pretty much surrounded her, and a pumpkin head came out where her head was. I'll make this guy a little bit bigger so you can see him. Pretty much like
wonderful.
a mashy, demonic pumpkin.
Well, we think that she's technically still alive within the core, or is she dead?
Give me a straight insight check.
That one for me.
21.
Solid 10.
Okay. The 21, yeah, she's definitely dead. There's nothing of Agatha left.
She's still alive in there. We must not kill that one.
No, I'm pretty sure she's dead. All the other ones that turned into pumpkins, they're all dead.
That does make sense, but I am still certain it is different with her.
So you would see that this thing starts to like take a look around, take like a good look. The good thing is, whatever this is in a 10-foot hole. Might look like it might be a pain in the butt to get out of. But in bird speak, you hear all the pumpkins around you start to chant. From what they were saying before, you hear them all in weird bird folk go, "Hail, Queen Agatha, Queen of all the gourds. Let her rise and be our queen." What would you like to do?
Attack.
Okay. There's.
Is this our problem still?
Is this our problem still? Okay. Let's roll initiative.
I mean, yes,
For
probably
your-
not.
Well, deep down, I'm hoping to get Winnie's, correspondence. To be honest,
Correspondence.
hey, there's no email or phone, so it's got to be, where do I write the letter to?
Yeah, you guys don't see. What is that? Oh, all right. That's not a best roll. Yeah,
Right.
roll.
We do have the choice to run away, mind you.
Yep. You guys don't see Winnie anywhere.
I am thinking that whatever these things are should not be left to just roam freely, though.
Get a 4 with Brucie. Let me put his token. Thank you. He could go back with a 4. But it still looks like the other pumpkins are not attacking. So who do I need to add? Hester.
Hester.
Okay. Do it on this computer. It's being weird.
Yeah. Hester had a 22.
Okay.
I actually rolled good for once. Twice in a row.
That's pretty good. All right.
I was
that's
like,
all
yep,
of you.
she did.
You're up.
Well, you got to put Hester on. He's first.
I see him there.
Yeah, I'm not on the turn order.
Ooh, I see. Okay, well, give me 1 sec. Let's get rid of that one.
My hit.
Oh,
Am I DM
I-
only to
I-
be seen?
no, I clicked you on a different map.
Oh, okay.
So on my other computer, for some reason, it didn't go over this. There you go.
Okay. So you said all the other pumpkins around, none of them
They're- They're doing nothing.
they're just kind of chilling.
They are chilling and watching their new queen take care of their problem.
Okay. All right. So Hester, I'm going to hold my attack action with my
Mhm.
longbow,
Okay.
and basically, if any of them make any sort of what is it, hostile action
Yeah.
towards us and everything, that one is who I'm going to attempt to shoot with the bow.
All right. Reynard, go.
Mainly just look at everybody's like, we're like attacking, right?
I don't know.
They're particularly hostile. So. I don't know.
Maybe we should just look around and see if we can find signs of this, the actual bad person. Maybe killing her would bring them all back.
Now, do we see Winnie the Witch?
Give me perception checks to see if you see.
And does she wear pants with that sort of a name?
You never did get her last name. You didn't ask her, but it is Winnie Hargrave.
16 perception.
It's a nat 20. Or you said perception, so that's 22.
Okay. You would be able to gauge that this is definitely the area where the orbs came to that you've seen earlier. They have the exact same magical qualities and color that the rune Agatha was standing in was made of. You will also see a bunch of glowing runes on the sides of the pit that are the same color. You don't see any signs of Winnie at all. It's almost as if she came here, dropped Agatha, set off some spell, and then left.
It doesn't doesn't look like Agatha's here anymore.
That being
Vinny? Do you mean Vinny? Agatha is right
Oh,
there
yeah,
in the
yeah.
big pumpkin form.
Yeah, Winnie. Yes, I mean Winnie.
even though the
Agatha's
name
obviously
Agatha is technically for the witch,
Yep.
you know, in certain lore.
Mm-hmm.
Any chance I could get advantage if I attack the pumpkin thing that's on the right? If it's not attacking, would I get advantage? Like, I'm not sure how that's gotta go.
All depends on what you're trying to attack. She told you not to attack that, so it's up to you. It would just, it's pretty much standing there, not doing anything. So, technically you'd have advantage, yeah?
I'm gonna kind of question that for a second and just go over to the edge.
Okay.
And just pop off a freaking arrow.
Okay. And don't forget, you're now in combat, so when it's your turn, you can roll a 1d4 for your lovely temporary hit points. The 11 will hit.
And since it's my first attack, it means I get sneak attack.
Yeah.
Yay, 4 piercing and 4 sneak for a total of 8.
8? Okay. You see... It doesn't really do as much damage as you think it does.
I shot it in the toe. Ooh.
You shot it in the toe. Almost as if your arrow... You did see it go through, but it didn't penetrate her a lot.
And cue the Brucie comment.
What? Just the tip?
It is a promenade promise.
Anything else
Just a
for-
tip.
Yeah. Anything else for Reynard?
That's it. That's it for me for my turn.
Irma. Yeah. With a good roll.
Yeah, I think Irma's just gonna follow Hester's lead and just get her crossbow ready and
Okay.
hold the action in case anything looks aggressive.
Beautiful. Well,
The
that
thing in
would
the
be-
center looks aggressive.
That would be the Queen Gourd's turn then. What's her speed? What does she have? Oh, that's neat. Okay. So Reynard's the closest. Okay, good. She's gonna come and climb up the wall. She's climbing speed the same as her walking speed. That gets her to there. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So she's hanging on to the things by roots. And she's gonna do attack. One of the vines is pretty much gonna come up and try to hit you. I don't think it will. Oh, actually, plus a 17.
Yeah, that hits.
That'll hit. For 13 bludgeoning.
Ow.
She's 2d6. She only got one attack though, so that is her turn. Bronobi.
Okay, attacking the same target.
Okay.
Bronobi's just gonna shoot his arrow for
Beautiful.
a 23 to hit.
That'll hit.
I'm assuming my attack would go off.
Yeah, yours and Irma's can
because
both
she
go
made
off
an
at the same
aggressive-
time. Yeah.
Okay.
6 piercing damage.
6? Okay. Reduced to
Yeah.
3.
So I have a 24 to hit.
24 hit, yeah.
13.
13 will hit, yeah.
For
Armor class with these things are 8.
10 piercing.
Reduced to 5, okay.
6 piercing.
Perfect. Looks like you're starting to wear her down a little. Anything else for Bronobi?
No, that will do him. He's actually just kind of sad to be shooting at this one.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Brucie doesn't have that problem. Is going to rage.
He has rages left.
He only raged once.
Oh,
Yeah.
There you go.
Big Brucie. I'll put him up here. What's his movement speed? 30. 5, 10. Yeah, he's gonna jump down into the pit with her. And going, ha! I'll take you on.
I mean, of course he is.
Of course he would. So he's raging. She's flanked. He gets attacked. He's got alright. Advantage. What's he get? Oh, that'll definitely hit her with a 23. Of course he's rolling minimal damage for that. So 4. Alright, so you would notice with his mace, it seems to do a lot more damage than you think. And he's going to just say, if anyone's got anything big and bulky, hit her with that. She is
Did you do rage damage?
Not yet, no. She's vulnerable to bludgeoning and fire. You'd be able to gauge from that, which is both of what he did. So that's going to be double damage for both of them. 8, 10 damage with one swing. And his is magical, so he's going to say, I think magic weapons work.
That must be nice.
What's his... Oh, yeah, he's a... I can't remember his background. Isn't he giant? That's great. Hester, yeah.
Let's see here. Hester will move forward slightly to about there.
Yeah.
And then just shoot another arrow at the queen.
Perfect.
Nat 20.
Nice.
All right, so then you said I would do max damage plus just a regular roll. Is that how
Correct.
that works?
Yeah, so
Okay.
Your max damage plus your roll plus your modifier.
Okay, so 10, 13, right? Yeah, because it'd be 8 plus 2 plus 3.
And
Yeah, 13.
You don't have the infusion on there
piercing.
to make it magical?
No,
Okay.
because I had lost the infusion, I changed my infusion
Should
to
reduce
the
6.
goggles of night, so I have dark vision.
Perfect. Okay. Reynard, yeah.
Hearing Brucie say about the magic stuff, I take out a pumpkin slicer and attack with that. And since it's flanking, I got advantage.
Sure do.
23 to hit.
Definitely hit.
And since it's a plant creature or technically undead, I do extra fire damage, don't I?
We sure do. Extra 2d6 fire.
Six fire damage.
Okay. So that's 20 total because it's alright, magic damage. You don't get sneak attack with that weapon. I think that's the problem. Okay, so that's she's looking like crap.
Would I get sneak attack? Because I did get advantage.
If you can,
Yeah, is that advantage?
Yeah, you'd get your sneak attack.
Another 2 damage.
Okay,
Or-
now how do you want to do it? Because she had 2 left.
Oh, sweet. Do the whole lop off the head type of maneuver of, you
creature.
Well, as soon as your flame weapon, it actually, because it's a flame, it actually does double damage, so you didn't even need that, but that's fine. You see a little glow from inside of her spark. And she does a death burst. You and
she literally already warned us about that.
She did. Dex save, please, for Reynard and Brucie. She didn't get to go up top, so the rest of you are luckily not going to take the damage. Brucie, a dex save.
10.
Ouch.
12. Reynard, you're taking 18 fire damage.
I can't give my bardic inspiration, can I?
No.
Oh, do I still have that?
You do have your bardic, yeah?
That's a
Last
D6,
10
you said.
minutes. Yep, D6. You need to beat a 15, sir.
Good luck.
There we go.
Wow.
It's also your turn. You would get your D4 temporary hit points. Roll that. Three. So you're taking half of 8. You're taking 9 fire damage.
Immediately at 0.
Okay.
So the blast knocks me back and knocks me unconscious.
You're unconscious, but you're not in death saves. Brucie took the full fire, but he's raging, so that's halved.
No, it's not.
Oh no, sir, it's not. He's not barbarian. So it's 18, so that takes him down to, with his temps are gone. Ow! He's still okay. He's got 10. And with that, you see, as soon as Agatha goes, or Queen Gord, these things slowly lose their cohesion and turn back into the normal pumpkins that they originally were.
No.
Like almost immediately with the death burst, these things just, whatever magic was holding them together, just back to normal pumpkins. And you're out of combat.
That does not make me feel hungry at all.
I don't think I'll be eating pumpkins for a while.
Brucey's just gonna go, I could eat some more. He crawls back.
Well, you can eat that one.
Oh no, I don't think she'd taste okay. But hey, who's up for ransacking an inn?
Let's do it.
Alright, would you guys like to do that now? It is 10 o'clock, or would you like to start next session off ransacking the inn?
Well, currently Reynard's still technically unconscious, so is somebody gonna kind of like stabilize me?
True.
You
Sorry.
get a D4. You got temporary hit points.
Technically he's unconscious, but you'd still get temporary. They don't bring you to 1 though.
I thought
I
they
don't think
bring
it
you
does.
up, but then if they were to wear off, you just straight away drop if you don't get real healing.
Yeah. But they're temporary. They're not enough to sustain you, I don't think, when you're at 0. But luckily, you have Irma.
Yeah, Irma will help.
Hester's gonna, while they're helping Reynard, is gonna
Yeah.
start running around the outside rim where all these pumpkins are,
Yes.
and just pull out their rapier and just keep casting booming blade and then slice through all the pumpkins
Yep.
just to make sure they're gone.
They are normal pumpkins that you are currently carving into. Your rapier is getting covered in pumpkin crap. It'll be nice
Okay.
and sticky for a bit.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. So how much healing does Reynard get?
Do a cure.
Sure. You get 11 back. Reynard?
Wow.
God damn.
Yeah, new 2024 healing is nice.
Although I think that's actually still, I haven't updated
Oh, you
it.
haven't updated?
That's the
Okay,
old one.
That's fine
I
too.
should do that.
Yeah.
I just rolled good.
As I come to, it's like, what happened? Is it dead?
You caught on fire, sir. Brucie's just gonna say, I did too, but you know, I got.
I mean, it is
resistance.
almost like she warned us that pumpkins would explode upon being destroyed, but I guess
Eh?
nobody wanted to listen to that.
Well, she sold her soul to someone, so I'm not worried about it. She deserved that.
Who said that?
Brucie. Brucie definitely would not feel sorry for her at all.
As I'm still coming to, I kind of see two Brucies at the same time. I'm like, which one of you said that?
Oh. Sorry. I did. You know, the one that's right here in front of you? Covered in pumpkin crap and burned. Well,
Burn
yeah,
pumpkin crap.
yeah, pretty much. He'd be covered in a bunch of burned stuff. He's looking a little crappy, but he's still okay. Okay. On a good note, you guys can go to 3.
Ooh.
Oh.
You do not get
And
a
I
longer
had
short rest
precision.
yet. But for joining the fun of a Halloween-themed one, you can go up to 3.
Nice.
So Fox can't because he missed it? I think that's only fair.
Yes.
No, I'll let
Yep.
him know. That's fine.
Yeah, don't let them know. And then when we're at the beginning of next
I know.
session and everything, we're all talking about our level 3 stuff. He's like, "Oh, my level 3." It's like, "No, what are you talking about?"
You kind of, decide to hang back with the kitchen staff and let them all die. That's what you did. Well, thanks, guys. That was fun. You got 2
Indeed.
magic weapons. And I'll fix
Yay.
that one for you. Do you want a short sword? I can do short sword. That's fine. That's a
Yeah.
fairly easy fix.